Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is psychiatry nursing and today we are going to learn the terminologies. So our letter is yes. Yes for success. Yes. Now we are going to learn all the terms which start with yes. First, secondary gain. So it is a condition from conversion disorder where there are stress or anxiety which converted into physical symptoms. Now because of that physical symptoms, they are getting the attention of other people. So others are giving attention to the client and they are getting a benefit because of that. Then that is called as secondary gain. Next, sexual dysfunction. Here is a decreased interest, desire or decreased level of sexual functioning in individual in their sexual phase of life. So this is called sexual dysfunction. Next, sexual sadism. It's a kind of a sexual disorder where individual get a sexual desire, that arousal, by hurting or humiliating his partner. So this is called sexual sadism. Next, sleep disorders. Now here, individual getting any kind of disturbance in their sleep and they are not able to start or maintain their sleep, then that is called sleep disorder. Here we can see insomnia, hypersomnia, parasomnias and sleep related stage 4 conditions. Next, substance. Substance means any drug or any material or anything what we can use, what we are using, that item is called as substance. Next, substance use. Whenever you make use of any drug or any material in a right purpose, in a right way, then that is called as substance use. Next, substance abuse. It is a it is a maladaptive pattern of using the drug or material. In a wrong way, you are making excessive, in a wrong way, you are making use of the drug, then that is called as substance abuse. Substance dependence. That means individual is physically, psychologically depending on that substance and they are not able to balance their normal life, then that is called as substance dependence. Example, we can see here people with depending on alcohol, they are developing that alcohol dependence syndrome. They cannot open their eyes or they are not able to start their life without alcohol, taking intake of alcohol. So this is what called substance dependence. Next, substance intoxication. That means a poisonous effect. When you take a substance, you are developing certain complaints in your body which is overdose, which is poisonous to the individual, then that is called a substance intoxication. Now, social phobia. Now, social phobia is a condition where individuals develop excessive irrational fear when they are facing certain social situation or facing certain strange individuals, strangers. They are not able to cope with that situation. Then that is called a social phobia. Next, sundowner syndrome. Now, this is a symptom what we can see in Alzheimer's or dementia patient, where the individual or the patient will become restless, confused and chance for accidental fall during a late afternoon, early evening or late night hours. When the external light stimuli is declined, a patient is having confusion, restlessness and accidental fall. That condition is called as sundowner syndrome. Next, stuttering. A stuttering means individual finding repetition, same kind of synonymous words are used in their speech. It's commonly called as that starting problem. For example, a patient may speak like, I want to see cartoon channel. See, repetition of a same words in their speech. This is called stuttering. Next, stress. Stress is a non-specific response of your body when you make any demand on that. See, the way how my body respond to a kind of unexpected anxiety production or unexpected situation, then that is called a stress. Next, stressor. In individual case, any incident, any situation or any object which cause anxiety in me, and that item, that situation, that stimulus is called as stressor. So here we can see physical, psychological, social, cultural stressors. So stressor means I am getting anxiety because of that. See, I may feel excessive of fear or anxiety when I see the tiger. So now tiger is a stressor. I hope you understood now. Now, somnolence. Now, somnolence means individual experience drowsiness in daytime. See, they will be feel very drowsy. Now, it may be because of that last night they didn't had a good sleep, or else any impairment or pathological problem in the central nervous system. Okay. Next, somnambulism. Somnambulism means individual like walk in their sleep. Example, like night they were sleeping, but they'll get up from their sleep and they'll start walking from one room to another. So this is called somnambulism. Next, somnoluki. It means individual or patient is talking in their sleep, and most of the time it is not very clear to others. Others are not able to understand what they are talking, but very sure that they are talking. So if they are talking at night in their sleep, then that is called as somnaluki. Now, sympathy. Sympathy means here nurse is a feeling for a patient, and she is taking a measure to make the patient to feel comfortable. But here not made an attempt to resolve the conflicts or problem. So here always sympathy get confused with empathy. Okay. Next is suicidal threat. Suicidal threat means individual is trying to harm himself or kill himself. It's the act of killing oneself. This is known as suicidal threat. Next, stages of dementia. As you all know that dementia is an acquired global impairment of memory, personality and intellectual without impairment of consciousness, and here it has got a main three stage: early stage, middle stage and late stage. Okay. Next is spiritual healing. That means it's a method where we are using all the religious beliefs, prayers, meditation, so that person feel comfortable and soothing effect, and also it helps to heal the disease of a patient. Now this is purely depending on the belief of individual. The social and cultural belief of individual will help in a spiritual healing. So this is all about terminology S. I hope you understood. I request you please keep watching, and you can subscribe the channel so that anytime whenever you want to study psychiatric nursing, you will have a great help. You will have a great assistance to learn the subject of psychiatric nursing. Thank you all. I see you in next class.